Thing. Frusha.
What does Marv, please? Marv.
That's what?
Marv.
The fact that you know that, bro.
Already is
What's
the
me
problem.
almost is making me send you that Ugandan video. Mr. Pepe Onzima.
Well, I'm glad that that Matwana usually, it's because of the phones, you know. It's because we get it.
No. You guys are always on WhatsApp like, watch a little to watch too.
Sending each other selfies.
Hey, wait, watch.
Our partners would find that very questionable. Ati haya pia mitaba pink. We are obvious. Hey, is it those rumors? Zanza hivi. Anyway, now let's talk about Butita and Njugush real quick. Those two young men are making more money than my salary. That's what the president said as he lauded Njugush and Butita for trailblazing in the creative space. Is it true, though, that content creators are earning more than presidents now? I don't know. In case you didn't watch it, though, here it is.
That is why we have Njugush around. That's why we have Butita around. These are our great artists who today are monetizing their content. Pongezi sana gentlemen. Tuwapige makofi. Those two young men you see there, they are making more money than my salary. Those guys. Musiwaone hivi ati wamevaa sijui t-shirt namna gani. Those guys are serious entrepreneurs. Wapige makofi tena. Congratulations for trailblazing.
They're both alumni. Anyway, but shout out to
them. TTT alumni
of the show.
I am so proud of them. Yeah, Butita now with it's SPM Buzz.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's doing his own thing. He used to talk about it. And it's just wonderful to see him do it. Njugush, of course, last weekend sold out show.
Yeah.
But more than 3,000 people bought tickets to go and watch him and his wife Sele, you know, just make you laugh. It was wonderful. So yes, the president knows who they are. Tutafikiwa pia sisi kwachu, usijali. My baby daddy tutafikiwa.
Pole tu tusichoke.
Yes.
No, but also my only issue here is, first of all, of course, I appreciate these are top content creators in the country. So yes, they are making some tunes from what they're doing. But also, first of all, that they make more than the president, I don't know. But the other thing as well is, even if they were, this is going to be used as an issue to divide and rule. Like, let's show that we appreciate content creators, so that when we bring a bill that is taxing 50% of what they're making, we are showing that these guys are earning more than the president. So that if we take 15% away, don't be all over social media crying at, oh, why do we need to take 15% away from them? No. How many Butitas and Njugushes are out there? How many of them can fill out TTNTs and own SPM buses out there? Of course they can eventually, but at the moment, there is so many people in the content creation space that are not making enough. They are barely, and you know these bills normally do not affect the people at the top. They affect the people at the bottom of the chain.
Right.
So they are the ones that are at the bottom that are going to be hurt the most. So, and it was very awkward for Njugush as well, because just the other day when he did a video on how the taxation is going to affect us as content creators, then kidogo boom, ndio huyo yeye anatumika kama example.
Oh, let me give it. So what happened was, I was there. I was at State House today. It was state performance for the just concluded drama festivals, and they were invited as content creators. They were actually put on the spot. They were guests of Chipukizi. Massive shout out to him before I get into the content of the day. I like that he created a platform for them and recognized them in front of the president, and that is why they said what they said. Number two, there was a bit of context to what the president said, and it was in line with the fact that, you know, they are going the creative way in terms of ministry. However, I do feel that they were sort of used a bit, you know, because they were there, their content is all over the place, and he wanted to showcase that in his bill, when artists are taxed, you could be like Njugush and you could be like Butita. But later on, he did mention, and which is really welcome news, that they are revising the 15% tax on content, on online content, because they want more, you know, more content creators to make money without necessarily paying a lot, but he did give a disclaimer and said, but please note, the moment you make money, you must pay tax. So I think it was like when you're put on the spot at a wedding to give a speech, and then when you go sit down, your mom was like, ungesema, ungemwambia mimi ndio niliku. So I feel that they were put a bit on the spot because they were not expecting to be called out. And for, you know, for the president, he was using that just to sort of nudge his way in. But please, guys, go online and let your thoughts be known about the finance bill. If you don't, if you don't, then you can't complain.
I think our president is a master politician, man. Hapo alicheza politics ingine smart. Lakini watu kuna kitu hawarealize. There is a difference between how much you earn vis-a-vis how much you spend.
Yes.
Okay? So, let's assume, piga hesabu haraka haraka. The presidency sasa hivi inasemekana ana 1.2 million. Yes. Alafu 1.2 somewhere around there. Piga hiyo tax. Aya. To assume Njugush ana earn hiyo 1.2 million pia per month. To assume. Si ukweli, but to assume. Sawa sawa, watu atupeleke Njugush 1.4 tuseme, because it's more than the president. Njugush akona medical cover ambayo amepatiwa na serikali. Njugush akona allowances. Akona fuel, akona housing allowance, transport, fuel, nini. Akona is he permanently and permanent and pensionable? No. He's not even pensionable unless yeye mwenyewe ajilipie. So we spend more as content creators to ensure that we have the lives that most content creators can live, because most of us earn to spend. Unlike in the political space where they earn to stay.
That is true. That is, you know, it's true though, quite. Anyway, let's take a quick break. We'll be back and reading your tweets.